Should you lie in your job interviews? And if so, when? I recently watched a video where a former recruiter spelled out 8 different lies you should tell in your job interviews. So for example, if you're being asked, why are you looking to leave your current role? Instead of saying, I have a toxic manager who micromanages me, instead reframe it as, I'm looking to go somewhere where I have more autonomy in my day-to-day job. Or in the beginning, when someone's asking you, how are you? Instead of going, oh my God, my kid is sick and trifecta is a nightmare, it's just, I'm having a horrible week. Share something that's interesting or positive and then redirect it back to them. As I was watching this video, I realized most of these things aren't necessarily outward lies, they're just reframing things in a more positive way to help you make a better impression. But the comment section was absolutely brutal, and I had to ask myself, what's going on here? Because the advice that she was giving wasn't to lie. Maybe that was a little clickbaity of a title, and the way that she was framing it wasn't great, but really what she was saying is be selective and be mindful of what you do share so that you don't make a negative impression. And so I had to ask myself, like, what's going on here? Because I don't really have people responding to my videos this way, even though I talk about reframing all the time. And what I realized that happened here is that lying inherently feels bad for most of us. It feels gross, it feels icky, it feels manipulative, insincere, disingenuous. Most good people have an aversion to lying. And I think what this recruiter was really trying to say was don't overshare, because there's a difference between not oversharing and being deceptive. For example, imagine you're going on a date with somebody and you're kind of excited to meet them this is your first date. You're excited to meet them for the first time. And imagine they walk in and they're like, oh my God, I'm so sorry I was late. I just had the worst diarrhea bout of my life and it was just a mess. I think I destroyed the toilet. Would you have a positive impression for that? Yeah, that might be true, but it's also oversharing and not gonna set you up for a good date. I really believe that when it comes to interviews, you don't want to lie, because best case scenario, you're gonna feel really crappy about yourself. Worst case scenario, you're gonna get caught. But I do think there's a difference between lying and reframing or not oversharing. We want to make a positive impression, and we also want to be honest to the best of our abilities. So if there is something that negative that you need to share, think about, how can I reframe this in a way that actually has a positive light?